Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to welcome you to the University of South Florida's Spring 2020 commencement. Although delivered in a non-traditional format, this special day is still one to be celebrated. I know I speak for all the faculty when I extend the heartiest of congratulations to our graduates for the hard work that brought you here. Congratulations. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the unprecedented work our faculty and leadership undertook to ensure the delivery of remote instruction for all our courses since spring break during these unique circumstances. Thank you. And now, the President of the University of South Florida, Dr. Stephen C. Corral.
Hello. Wherever and whenever you are watching us, thank you for joining us. On behalf of the University of South Florida faculty, staff, trustees, and our hundreds of thousands of global alumni, I congratulate you on this extraordinary moment in each of your lives. This is a very meaningful occasion, not just for yourselves, but for the others who have helped you achieve this milestone, such as your family and friends, and your university faculty, staff, and fellow students. They all take pride in the degrees that you are earning today. Although we cannot be together in person to celebrate your success, it does not make your graduation, your achievements, any less meaningful. Take a moment to recognize the magnitude of what this ceremony means, what it signifies. Your graduation is actually more meaningful because of the challenges you faced over the past few months and the way that you have handled them. USF graduates aren't afraid to face the unknown, and that's exactly what you have done with optimism and courage. Your entire university experience changed, moving from in-person to online, but you found ways to stay connected to your professors and your classmates. You continue to innovate and find new ways of gaining knowledge. No matter what you studied or where you studied it, you persevered. As was previously said, this momentous occasion, although celebrated in a different format, is no less important and still marks the beginning of the next chapter of your life. A chapter where you will use the knowledge, the expertise, and the experience you gained from USF to change the world and shape the future. That future is part of a nearly 1,000-year-old record. For that long, universities have chosen a relentless pursuit of new possibilities rather than an acceptance of the status quo. The University of South Florida, with your perseverance and dedication, is an institution that has solved some of society's most pressing problems. Indeed, USF is a community that continues to push the boundaries of its own potential. And this community, this wide-reaching USF family, is one that spans every corner of the world. This weekend alone, our 7,400 new USF graduates represent the entire United States, 100 nations, and an innumerable range of experiences, backgrounds, and perspectives. We are truly a global community of scholars. Today, you also graduate from the fastest rising public university in the country. Over the past 10 years, no other public university in the country has risen faster among U.S. News and World Report's national university rankings than the University of South Florida. This achievement is yet another reflection of the commitment and hard work of our faculty, our staff, and all of you, our graduates. For each of you, remember, today is just the beginning. It's quite literally the commencement of the rest of your lives. Take what you have learned in the classroom, on the fields and the courts, in recital halls and research labs, and use it as a springboard toward a life of further scholarship and service. Your university experience will shape who you are for the rest of your life, and your experience with USF through these unprecedented times will shape who we are as an institution for generations to come. Now, in my entire higher education career, which has spanned 3 decades, I've been a faculty member and served in leadership roles at universities large and small, public and private, in the United States and abroad. In all of my experiences, I cannot say that I've encountered a student body that is more globally informed, more culturally aware, and perhaps more eager than any previous student body to make an immediate impact on the world. I cannot wait to see what you achieve. Each of you, in your own way, is now empowered to make a difference as a result of your USF education. As Mark Twain, a fellow native Missourian like me, said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. So your time is now, and you have the entire University of South Florida community behind you. Congratulations and go Bulls. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Brittany Dez, President of the USF Tampa Campus, Student Government, and member of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, President Corral. To the class of 2020, first and foremost, I wish I were speaking to you under different circumstances. I wish I could see your faces right in front of me as I deliver this speech. See your family and friends in the crowd cheering you on as you cross the stage. Your energy is unmatched and missed beyond measure in this room. The happiness you create is contagious. I was looking forward to shaking your hands, hugging you, and for us to celebrate our accomplishments together. This is personal because I am part of this graduating class. This pandemic has certainly transformed our year, taking with it the most precious moments and memories to be cherished. To those of you who have lost loved ones, who have loved ones fighting for their lives, and loved ones risking their lives due to this virus, please know that I hear you, I feel your heartache, and I am with you. We are all counting down to the days when we can return to normalcy, to when we can meet up with our friends and family, embrace them in our arms, and tell them how much they mean to us. Because this experience has provided a steady reminder of how often we take the little things for granted. In this spirit, let us count down to the points of pride and personal accounts representative of the people we are today and the resilient leaders of tomorrow. Beginning with the number 20, as it is very befitting of the class of 2020. In fact, this marks the University of South Florida's 120th commencement. 20 signifies teamwork and service. This is precisely the qualities that we need to get us through these uncertain times. I have seen these qualities in you, the student body. For me, the number 19 represents the endless possibilities at this university. In 2019, I was honored to be elected as your first Black female student body president. Together, we accomplished a great deal, broken barriers, and reinforced the notion that USF is a place where we look up to those we aspire to be. We become what we aspire to be, and then we open doors for those who aspire to be like us. On December 18, 1956, the Florida Cabinet approved a resolution to build the University of South Florida. These buildings are currently void of your presence, reminding us that you, the students, are the heartbeat of this university. You keep us going. You give us purpose. You challenge us. You work with us, you make us proud. USF Intercollegiate Athletics is home to 17 men's and women's teams. To the student athletes who have had their seasons canceled, please know that the student body stands with you, and we thank you for ensuring that Bull Pride lives on forever in our hearts. Many of us began our journey in 2016 as first-year college students. I know for me personally, on the first day of school, I was extremely nervous. I thought the campus was so huge that I actually ended up looking for my car for 3 hours, only to find out I was in the wrong parking garage. Now this campus feels like a home away from home. Since 2015, the University of South Florida has climbed 44 spots, an unparalleled trajectory among public or private universities in the United States. From last year to now, the university has moved 14 spots in the U.S. News and World Report's rankings, breaking into the top 50 for the first time in the institution's history. We, the students, are part of this history. The degrees you are earning today are preeminent, and no amount of adversity could undermine such an accomplishment. For the sake of time, I decided to zoom past numbers 13 through 12, just as we now zoom into our classes to make it at the 11th hour, because 9 times out of 10, we were up late binge-watching Netflix. We are now at number 8, which stands for the amount of parking spaces we have on campus. Just kidding. If you flip the number on its side, it's representative of the infinite love the university has for you all. No matter how far you go, USF will always be a home for you. Under the leadership of Dr. Stephen C. Corral, the university's 7th president, I am certain that long after we graduate, this university will continue to reach new heights. USF Tampa is recognized by the Education Trust as being number 6 in the nation for eliminating the completion gap between Black and white students. The university has also recently released its 5 principles of community: excellence with equity, diversity with inclusion, freedom with responsibility, dialogue with respect, and transparency with accountability. We commit ourselves to these principles as we are one university shaping the future. We cherish justice, accessibility, and meaningful participation. USF starts with us. 1 in 4 USF students are the first to attend college in their families. 3 represents one university geographically distributed, and the campuses of Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota Manatee. For me, 2 is personal. I want to take this time to acknowledge my mother and all single parents. My mother has sacrificed plenty to get me to where I am today. Mommy, it has always been just the 2 of us. I love you, and I hope I've made you proud. Each person on this earth has unique life experiences, a story that we can learn and draw connections from. This belief relates to the University of South Florida because it is in our differences that we discover the importance of community. There is meaning in the term student body, for we are one. We are one body dedicated to fostering intellectual development. We are one body dedicated to ensuring student success in a global environment. We are one body dedicated to one another. And together we will overcome. We will persevere and show the world that it takes just one person to make a difference. But as a collective, we are better. We are united, stronger, and forceful. We are one USF. To the class of 2020, congratulations and welcome to the rest of your lives as USF alumni. And now, the Provost and Executive Vice President of the university, Dr. Ralph Wilcox.
Thank you, Brittany. Throughout the University of South Florida, we take pride in the academic achievements of all our students. And we welcome the opportunity to recognize and honor students who consistently meet the highest level of academic performance. I'm pleased to first recognize our undergraduate students who are graduating with the following honors: cum laude, which reflects a GPA of 3.5 or higher; magna cum laude, a GPA of 3.7 or higher; and summa cum laude, earning a grade point average of 3.9 or higher. These students will have their achievements recognized at the conclusion of our ceremony with the presentation of graduates. Each commencement, the Alumni Association recognizes the achievements of our undergraduate seniors with the highest grade point average, a 4.0, by awarding the King O'Neill Scholar Award. The King O'Neill Award is given in honor of charter graduates Lucas King and Evelyn O'Neill. The USF Spring 2020 graduating class has 37 qualifying graduates with a 4.0 GPA, and they are Hiam Allen, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Annie Allmark, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Spencer Boone, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Justine Brennan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Taylor Bryan, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Lydia Cernkeach, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. Lauren Cummins, receiving a Bachelor of Social Work. Nicole Dotrell, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Rebecca Ernest, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Myrna Gurgis, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Renata Gomez Martins, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Global Business. Kimberly Gomez, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Haley Goodwin, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology and a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Joel Green, receiving a Bachelor of Social Work. Jamie Harnowich, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Sciences and Disorders. Shola Hassanyar, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Integrative Animal Biology. Riley Hughes, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Firouz Khan, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Lance Landrum, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Louis Lau, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Christina Llaneras, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Emma Logan, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Sciences and Disorders. Megan McElroy, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English. Lauren Madera, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Willie McClinton, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Giselle Palaka, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Zima Patel, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Dorothy Patterson, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Integrative Animal Biology. Ignacio Quintana, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Natasha Ram, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology. Xenia Sailors, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry. Sarah Slimak, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Lena Strickland, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English. Jacob Trainer, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology. Margaret Ernick, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communications. Holly Weber, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Justin Weiner, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Public Health. I now have the pleasure of introducing USF's outstanding graduate. This award, also presented each semester by the Alumni Association, recognizes a graduating senior who embodies leadership, school spirit, community service, character, and scholarship. Our Spring 2020 outstanding graduate is Keller Blackwell, who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Pure Mathematics from the College of Arts and Sciences. Keller is the recipient of many distinguished honors, including the prestigious Barry Goldwater Scholarship and the highly competitive Knight Hennessy Scholarship awarded by Stanford University, where he will pursue his PhD in computer science. Keller has left his mark on our community throughout his role in co-founding USF's Codebreak HERS, a cybersecurity-themed STEM program for high school girls in underserved neighborhoods across the Tampa Bay area. Keller's work and dedication epitomizes the Bull spirit, and he is a worthy recipient of this award. Congratulations, Keller. And now we have come to the part of the program that you have eagerly awaited, the conferring of the degrees. President Corral.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University Board of Trustees and the state of Florida, I confer upon each of you your degree. Congratulations. Now that you are an official USF graduate, we hope that you enjoy this special presentation of our alma mater by the College of the Arts Chamber Singers under the direction of Natalie Malice. At the conclusion of our alma mater, graduates' names will be presented on screen as an acknowledgement of their accomplishments.